Good evening. My name is Raphael, and I am finance manager, and I'm gonna make the financial analysis project for Australian hardware. So the vision of the business is we do not sell really cheap hammers. You can buy cheaper hammers somewhere else. We sell the unique experience of buying just the right tool for today's needs. The success of Australian hardware depends on our employees. As we continue to improve ourselves and the work we do, Australian hardware can flourish and provide employment and growth opportunities. However, we recognize that success is not only measured by sales. We measure us by the way we achieve our goals and our own actual achievement. We believe that when pursuing our goals, our commitment to uncompromising values and integrity should always guide our decisions and actions. So the mission of the business. So Australian hardware provides the best hardware, gardening materials and building materials from Australia and the world. Australian hardware is committed to providing value to customers and businesses with low price, product quality, professional service, community participation, and environment responsibility every day. So the stature and requirement of the business. So all aspects of financial management will reflect the following points. So the point 1, the activity will be conducted in an ethical manner. Point 2, all the activities will reflect the company's strategic objectives. And number 3, in addition to achieving the objectives and financial benchmarks of the current business plan, activities will be carried on. So the main requirements for establish and maintain an Australian company are the ABN, the Australian Business Number, the Goods and Service Tax, the GST, and the tax file number. So some review and make judgment on financial statement. The performance area will be the financial performance overall, and the performance objective, so the expected proportion of checks, salaries, petty cash, and deposit funds and total cash on hand are not significant. So any significant issues, an expected number of cash draws appeared. Expect value 650. The cash draws value around 11,600. So the stock index is 794,000. The difference is about 200. This year's earnings are also very low, estimating 232, and the final amount $153,000. So the compliance requirement, please continue to pay attention to those unexpected cash draws and the reason for the decline in income the year. About the profit and loss statement, we increase wood and hardware sales, which obviously lead to an increase in material purchase. It exceeded initial expectation, compatible with marketing expense. Depreciation is relatively high, but still within the expected range. Insurance meets expectations. So it's calculated at the amount of 700, which is not included in other expenses. Salaries and personal costs increase significantly. It is 400 and end up costing 6,000. Water consumption has also increased substantially for no reason. So analyze the reason for the increase in staff cost and inform staff about water consumption. So the cash flow. The net cash flow income from operating activities should be around 232,000 and 153,000. It should also be noted that taxes on goods and services have increased, but this may occur at the same time as the increase in sales. So net cash flow from operating activities is estimated at around 236,000 and 145,000. Period end cash is expected to be 737,000, which is significantly reduced to 647,000, reflecting a 25,000 increasing in period and value. Check the value in the operation activity. So about the budget revision. So wages and salaries, water consumptions, timbers, hardware sales, depreciation, expense. So the statement, the total equity around 600,000 and the budget was almost 800,000. So we recommend changing budget. So first of all, early accounting with greater expense with employees. So the failure to pay employees' wage may lead to labor lawsuits and future problems with the company's reputation. So the people involved are the HR in the finance. So the point number 2, the employees' awareness of the company's use of resources, especially water consumption. So if we reduce waste and increase the value of water bills, so it's about all employees in this case. Number 3, the better programming when buying materials, better price and ready to sell products. People involved in the marketing area and the financials. And the last point, so better controlled by an accounting system, so more precise reports. So gonna be around the financial IT. So the financial software, the organization currently uses Shiro programming, which was created in New Zealand and clearly managed as accounting program in Australia. Shiro is programming created for organization in the low-end market, small and fair deal. More importantly, it can handle things like accounts receivable, creditors liability, dual section, account structure, small business account, cash, programmatic, bank management, standard business details, executive disclosure, fixed assets, depreciation, finance, stock trading, etc. And pays the board of directors. According to the organization's current situation, the product seems to be sufficient to meet the needs and reality of the market. When everything is done, the organization uses another schedule, and the money manager is effectively responsible for making the product meet the organization's standards. If the hardware expands its business in the next year after using the field test strategy, the product may not expand. Membership requirements are listed. So we should do that and the agency. There is always a risk of misappropriation of funds within the company, but you should always look for employees who adhere to company policies and work reliably in the financial industry. In addition, it's always necessary to perform a prescribed internal audit to investigate all breaches of company data, find evidence and correct it. The company is working hard to maintain data security standards, and it's always necessary to innovate in financial matters, to install the best system and software to manage finance and all the interconnected systems. In the financial field, due diligence is the process of research and analysis before acquisitions, investments, business partnerships, and bank loans to determine the value of the subject of due diligence on whether there is any skeleton in the closet. In a solid hardware, the financial manager should conduct a fixed asset audit once a year, and any additional expense exceeding 20,000 must be authorized by the general manager or the store financial manager. So other recommendations: standard and improve sales and after-sales service in order to guarantee new customers and the loyalty of old ones, thus increasing the final selling value. They should low number of customers per day, and the people involved is normally marketing and sales team. And number two, the company aims to offer high quality products. The second factor is the price. But while quality is still important to us, it would be nice if some products offer a greater competitive advantage over the competition. You can even create a national brand. It's also a marketing and sales team. So recently, excessive use of resource has been observed in companies. In addition to reducing cost, it is important that we are seen as a company with sustainable practice. The issues can be the water consumption, is about all employees, and the last one, the operational costs are often neglected or not reported. So this may cause difference in cash flow and budget, so costs should be closely monitored through the new software. normally the financial and sales team. And that's it.